is the best wood type in Minecraft? Of course, oak, plain, 5 out of 10, normal, typical. Next up, of course, we have spruce. It is cool looking, I guess. I like the little tiered leaves thing, and also, most log cabins definitely look good with spruce. And it's kinda hard to disagree with that statement, ain't it? F1 and yeah, I'm definitely putting spruce at a good 7 out of 10. It just looks good. It's just oak but darker. But this darker is better than this oak. Who could forget birch though? It's uh okay, yeah, it doesn't look the best. I mean, the bright planks can be used for some things, but it just doesn't look as good as spruce or oak. In fact, the log, it's just horrendous. I gotta say, with those little black marks on the white background, it's just kind of. Not only are these always here and there in our birch forests, but they are in possession of their own biome. And of course, I can't say it looks the best. And it doesn't even have snow on it, like the spruce region does. I like spruce. It has snow on it. Birch does not. And these logs just don't look great. So yes, I think it's fully justified that they only get a 3 out of 10. It's just not that good. The next tree type we have is jungle. It looks bad with that little stripe thing. It just doesn't work out. Like, you don't know how hard I've tried in my builds to make these things look good. Okay, not builds, just my houses in survival servers. You know, I don't actually build stuff. I'm more of a music guy. So, yeah, these just don't look good. So, in the situation that you were to, like, ever escape a desert and find jungle, you'll be saved. They have tons of wood. It's everywhere. The trees are huge, but the wood, I'm gonna have to go with a 4 out of 10. Next up, we have the acacia tree, of course. It looks decent, but the orange inside and the gray exterior just kind of ruins the look, though. Okay, so yeah, the entire log ruins the look. And this biome is also home to the, in my opinion, worst villages. This may be a little harsh, but I think that acacia gets a 3 out of 10, just like I gave birch. Gray, orange, it's just not that good, I gotta say. Of course, now we have dark oak. I'm saying it looks nice, actually. They have mushrooms, which looks really nice. They have oak and birch. I mean, the birch doesn't ruin the vibe completely, though. Also, these things, you can pretty much hop across these. You can parkour across these roofs. But if you're at that, you can see that they're usually adjacent to birch. I don't know why they are. It may just be me and a coincidence, but it's just adjacent to birch, and a whole forest of birch doesn't look good. A single tree, I can't say it's the most majestic thing ever, but a whole forest I wouldn't like. Also, for some reason, this tree is on fire. This whole forest is, in fact. Okay, so I'm giving dark oak a 5 out of 10. A good problem with this thing is that the signs, you may have a bit of trouble reading from them, so I'm gonna say 5. It used to be a 6. Actually, no, I planned on making it a 7, but then there's the birch too close to it, and then there was the sign thing. So yeah, I got bumped down to a 5. The next wood type we have is mangrove. I can't say it looks horrible. it looks great. I mean, it is going to be very hard to incorporate into building, but not only do you have the roots and the moss carpet that you can get very accessibly, there's nooks and crannies to hide stuff anywhere and everywhere. But I'm gonna have to say that the forest looks good, but it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to build something absolutely breathtaking with this specific kind of wood. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put mangrove at a 7 out of 10. It's actually pretty good, I gotta say. But you're gonna have to use some advanced building techniques if you want it to look as good as you would with these other wood types with your builds. Sorry, I kind of forget how to speak. Next up, cherry blossom, which, as you can see, is in that biome over there, which is pretty much why I chose to record with this seed. And there's also because of that huge pit over there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start rating cherry blossom. I keep forgetting the name. So yeah, the cherry blossom biome, it looks really nice. You have this purplish outside, this pinkish inside, and also these little petals falling and these petals on the ground. It looks nice. But the coloring of the logs, it just doesn't seem too good. But hey, I'm still going to have to give it a good rating with all this pink, of course. It looks nice, I gotta say. It's looks nice, that's all I have to say. Also, I don't know if these are supposed to spawn like this. So for the cherry blossom, I'm going to have to give it 8 out of 10. The only problems are how the purple outside coloring, dark purple, just looks a little weird. And also, they're not big enough, so the vibe is kind of ruined, like, midway through. It's just, it has flaws, but it's still really good. Better than mangrove, even. The next wood that I have on this list is bamboo. It looks, well, the plank looks are really nice, and the logs look good, too. And they're also really easy to obtain. Just knock down the bottom and boom, you got a ton of bamboo. Even if it's like trying to craft nuggets into gold, you still get a ton. You know, just like mining for gold in the nether, which is my main source of getting gold. Getting nether in the overworld is a lot harder than in the nether, but that's not the point. This, it looks nice. With all the things about bamboo, I like how unique the boat texture is. It doesn't have a little cavity, it's just a raft. And they even call it a raft. I just find that cool. So now that we're done with all of the overworld wood types, now we're in the nether for some more. Now we have the crimson wood type. It looks good in the nether. I like how it isn't the same as the rest of the nether red shade, and it's far enough away to the point where it doesn't look too close to being like that, but rather so it makes a new color and in the color scheme. So yeah, it's cool. It inflicts me with a lack of commentary on that wood type. So I'm giving Crimson a 7 out of 10. I mean, it amplifies the look of the nether. It just looks cool, but it doesn't look that cool, hence the 7 instead of the 10 out of 10. Now we have the warped. It looks good, actually, very good, better than Crimson. Well, no, a little bit less than Crimson. You see, I like how the blue contrasts with the red so sharply. That sharp contrast doesn't seem to fit, because look around the nether. There's not that much blue. Or green. Blue or green, depends. I'm saying blue, though. I'm going to have to put Warped at 6 out of 10. Overall, best is Cherry. It makes sense, 8 out of 10. No wonder they made it so rare. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Please subscribe, I guess. Like, if you feel like subscribing, subscribe.